It's me again, Julian Romero, with music that happened past week. New music line. New Music Weekly. Let's see what happened last week. It has a pleasant gospel beat to it, but that just gets messed up, ruined with the corniness of the whole entire song. The hook for the song for Justin Bieber, it's catchy, but it's beyond repetitive. Chance the rapper, I don't know, his part was just really corny to me. You can't really you hear all the time from Chance. Despite how loud this song is, it's boring to me. It's the gent style guitar that the band uses. It's an overkill. Chino's the screeching vocals that he does. In this case, it's just a sloppy technique. There are hooks. It's danceable. It's got this club beat going on. We are getting a different performance from her in the sense that we're not getting this aggressive auto-tuned voice that we hear from a lot of her other tracks. But frankly, you can't be doing that all the time. I appreciate for the fact that King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard is giving Ambrose, Kenny Smith, more creative freedom by him taking lead on the vocal. The song is very raw. I can definitely hear the melodic nodes that they play throughout the song. Overall, it just kind of wasn't doing it for me. Now, with Future Islands Moonlight, it's a little different than what I am familiar with the band. They're going for more of a ballad type song. Samuel Ting Herring's performance on it is very controlled with his vocals. We're used to seeing a lot of screeching, growling vocals from the man. And you know what? And from this track, we don't get that here. Now, if you are a Future Islands fan already, this song is going to be for you. Hey, guess what? I want to give you a 2-for-1 on this one. Thank me later. Baby Keem Hooligan and his other Songs and Critics that just dropped the past week. I found it very underwhelming. After him missing out on the XXL freshman ciphers, I would have expected more from him, and we didn't get that. I mean, with the song Hooligan, there are a couple of memorable bars that do happen. Now, Sons and Critics, it does start off kind of strong, but once you get in a minute long, once it hits to the chorus, the song's kind of whack. Now, this cover that we are getting by Angel Olsen, it's a Bobby Vinton cover. If you haven't heard of Mr. Lonely by Bobby Vinton, sampled countless amounts of times. A really popular song has been Akon's Mr. Lonely. If you still don't really have an idea what I'm talking about, then I might be too old for you. Now, Angel's cover of Mr. Lonely, I found her vocal performance on the song a little underwhelming to what Bobby Vinton does for Mr. Lonely. It's very breathy, which you might like. Does the song do justice to the original? I'll leave that up to you. That sweet, 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 sweet suburban blues that we know as pop punk. Pop background, they are the best in the game for the pop punk genre. This track has good songwriting, the mixing was great, it's energetic, it's aggressive, it's consistent. If you already like the band Pup, then you're going to be fine with this song. So what Sunflower Bean's given us here, it's a new direction for the band. They're leaving, it's based on what it sounds like, they're leaving more behind of the 70s rock aesthetic that they delivered from the album 22 and Blue. They're definitely going for more of a pop rock sound, or just pop in general. I didn't really like it. I also didn't really hate it. I just found it a little vanilla. And I got another cover for you in this list. Billy Joe Armstrong, Kids in America. Yeah, this sucked. It's bland. It's one-dimensional. The mixing and engineering on this and all the instruments, it's pristine to beyond the belief where it's not flawed, where everything sounds like a MIDI instrument. The team and I have decided to give you some staff picks that didn't necessarily make it onto this list, but an honorable mentions. Yellow Days, A Day in the Yellow Beat. If you're into Mac DeMarco, the band Hers, Gus Dapperton, if that's your cup of music, this album's going to be for you. Now, keep in mind, this is a long album in today's standards with almost like an hour and 10 minutes long. Yeah, you know, a couple upcoming albums also. Action Bronson, he should be dropping something next week if my math is right. And from what I've heard of all the singles, I have not been disappointed yet, so very excited for that. Fleet Foxes coming out with the album Shore. Oh my god, I'm so ready for this. Now, Fleet Foxes album Shore should be out by the time this video is launched. It's just classic Fleet Foxes with this teaser. It's the guitars, the harmonies, it's just drenched in reverb, and I love that. And you know what? This is going to do it for New Music Weekly for me. I've been Julian Romero. I've always have been. I'll see you next time.